Welcome to the WebSphere How-To series. Here we'll showcase how to easily create an orchestration in WebSphere Cast Iron Cloud integration and consume this orchestration within IBM Worklight featuring the Worklight Cast Iron adapter type. To showcase this, we start by consuming the last.fm service within Cast Iron orchestration and use the new Worklight Cast Iron adapter to invoke this orchestration. The last.fm service takes in a city based on the location of the user or the user's entry data, then returns a list of events. We start with the user-friendly Cast Iron Studio to create the simple orchestration to consume the last.fm service. We simply create a new project and provide a name. Next, within the orchestration canvas, we create the HTTP receive request. We set the URI for what Worklight Cast Iron adapter is going to use as the parameter when it invokes the orchestration and map the outputs. Now we'll create a custom function to process the request coming from Worklight by defining parameter received in the invocation from the Worklight adapter. Now we can define the parameters and start mapping the elements. The parameter passed will be the city or geographic location of the user, or can also be something the user might enter manually. Now we link the URI parameter to the custom function to process the incoming request by setting the city variable. We will now post that to the cloud endpoint and configure the parameters to be taken from the received request. We define the endpoint of last.fm service and test connectivity to verify its working. We select the city received in the request and map it to the appropriate URI query string of last.fm service and specify the response content type we would like to receive. In this example, we specify JSON. The cloud endpoint now will receive the city in the URI we will invoke. The next step is to address the results once we get them in the send response. We again map the response element and map the result to the body, so the response from last.fm can be sent back to the caller. As in our previous mapping, we define the value of the string being passed to complete this function. Now we'll save the orchestration and test it by clicking on Run. Test the orchestration and try different cities if needed. The response is shown in the browser to verify our orchestration, and we refresh it to see it working. Now we will switch gears to see how this cast iron orchestration can be invoked by Worklight. We define a Worklight project, test project, first. We create a cast iron adapter. Give it a name and start configuring to the cast iron instance and the orchestration you just built in the previous video. We set the IP host port on the cast iron node, whether running on your local environment or on the cloud. The main processing of the orchestration occurs in the implementation JavaScript file of the adapter, lastfm-imp.js. We specify the method of the cast iron adapter, the return type, and the Worklight app name. We will focus on the start orchestration JavaScript method instead of the filtered one for this tutorial. Once we have completed this, we activate the Worklight adapter and are ready to test it. We deploy the adapter, which then deploys it to the server. You can verify the deployment by viewing the Worklight console. Now we verify it by testing the adapter by invoking it and passing in the city to the end orchestration, which returns the list of lastfm events returned by lastfm. You see the list of events as JSON returned on the browser when we tested the adapter. Now we can take this and display it within our Worklight app. By combining the power of WebSphere Cast Iron Cloud integration to connect with IBM Worklight via a simple adapter, developers are empowered to build compelling apps as well as reach the widest range of devices and consumption models. For more information, visit us at www.ibm.com/castiron and www.ibm.com/worklight.